Make sure to stay until the end. We're going to share a common mistake people make and they end up spending thousands of dollars on parts and repairs they actually do not need. All that will be covered in this video today. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Super quick helpful video to any of you having problems where brake lights do not work on GMC SIERRA, that generation from year 2014 to year 2018. Stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, how you can fix it guys. It could be something that may not need anything replaced, we'll talk about that. And if you need to buy replacement parts, tools, we'll share the information in the description of the video below. And you can see where we get most of our tools and supplies from. So let's start on it now. So before we start, let us tell you guys a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix pretty much anything. Why we guys do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, that way we can keep making these free videos. By the way guys, check out our YouTube channels. We have more than 17,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. So let's go ahead guys and start on it now. So if the brake lights do not work, what we need to check? Let's demonstrate guys on that GMC SIERRA here now. You guys have many hidden fuse boxes in that GMC SIERRA. We'll need to check some fuses first because it could be simple fix, but we'll recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel that's called GMC SIERRA fuse box location and diagram. 9 out of 10 owners do not know about those hidden fuse boxes. Today what we need to do, lucky for us, we work in a fuse box that's easy to get to. Open the hood, and when you do that, facing the engine guys, here on the driver's side you see that's the main engine fuse box. Here, open that cover. Underneath you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is guys very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the JK's fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume guys that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse, sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen guys at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. So this fuse box layout is used only for year 2018, 2014 through 17 it's a different layout. But what we guys need to check now is fuse number 28, 29, those are the main fuses that you will need to check, and you will need to check fuse number 38 right here as well. If you have year 2014 through 2017, the location will be the same, 28, 29, no differences here, and still fuse 38. Now, if all that checks out fine guys, okay, I want to show you something. When you press the brakes on your car, most modern vehicles, all modern vehicles nowadays guys, okay, they have one device, you see that's the brake paddle, and right here you see that device right there. When I apply force to the brake paddle, watch what's going to happen, okay? You see how it moves. This is known as a brake light switch. The brake light switch detects guys, okay, if you apply the brakes, it's going to tell the engine computer, body computer practically, to turn the brake lights on. And if you have cruise control, to turn it off as well. But if that switch is bad, that can cause the brake lights not to work. That's probably the #1 cause we see here at the garage. In some cases you may need to just calibrate the brake light switch to reset it. If you want to see how to calibrate brake light switch, we'll have a video on the channel. You may need to, even if you buy a new one, in some cases you may need to calibrate it to work perfectly as well. Another thing, check the connection. Sometimes it could be loose connection causing that too. Other than that guys, okay, you may need to check, okay, brake light bulbs, brake light connection, but in some cases it could be problems with the brake, ABS, traction control and brake control module. That's the computer for the brakes. So we've seen that happen too, but 90% of the time it's a bad brake light switch. And if you want to see how to test brake light switch, how to replace brake light switch, we have videos on the channels that will teach you how to do that. So guys, this GMC Sierra has all kinds of different fuses, different kinds of relays, and those could be really hard to find. If you're in the middle of nowhere, you cannot find a replacement one, you may be stuck because of that. So we recommend, guys, okay, to get some spare ones and put in the glove box for a peace of mind. We will share the information in the description of the video below where you can get them from at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Hopefully guys the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you for watching. See you next time.